Hello, Chosen One. Welcome to this special moment. Today, I want to talk to you, who are one of the chosen, about a final test that challenges our faith. This challenge is a unique opportunity for transformation and deep spiritual growth. Let's explore together each teaching that this test truly brings. Often, we feel that we are stuck in patterns that prevent us from moving forward. These obstacles are not punishments, but rather lessons that prepare you, Chosen One, for greater challenges. Each difficulty hides a valuable lesson that strengthens your journey of faith and determination. Believe, for your path is filled with blessings. You may feel that some doors remain closed, making progress impossible. But as a chosen one, these moments are invitations to develop an even stronger faith. Each blockage is a chance to grow, learn, and discover the inner strength that resides in you. Feel this transformation guided by true love. Each test you face is a gift from God, sent to reveal your potential. He transforms doubts into courage and weaknesses into strength. As a chosen one, understanding this truth is essential to breaking the barriers that delay your spiritual progress. Trust, move forward, and allow the light to guide you. On this path, you will discover that faith is the key to transforming challenges into opportunities. Each obstacle becomes lighter when faced with courage and wisdom. The final test is, in fact, a door to a new chapter in your story. Allow your journey to flourish with eternal love always. By accepting this challenge, you become part of a special group that God has chosen. The chosen ones face greater tests to emerge even stronger. Your faith will be refined and your life transformed, paving the way for blessings that once seemed impossible. Love, trust, and celebrate each small victory daily. This final test is an invitation to look beyond the obstacles. It awakens your potential and illuminates the path of the chosen ones toward greater horizons. With each step, faith grows, and your mission becomes clearer and more meaningful throughout the journey. Follow your inner light. Dear friend, you are at the beginning of a transformative journey. By overcoming this final test, you will open doors to a future filled with opportunities. Allow each challenge to strengthen your faith and illuminate your path. If you enjoyed this video, follow our channel for more inspiration. Share your faith with us today. You are going through a challenge that goes beyond everyday problems. This test appears in difficult moments and has a special purpose for those who are chosen. It arises to show that difficulties can be opportunities to grow and awaken the potential that God has placed in you. Each obstacle that arises in your life can be seen as training. Imagine someone preparing you to receive great blessings. This training is a way to prepare your heart and mind for the good things that are to come. It strengthens your faith and encourages you to continue on your spiritual journey. In this process, difficulty also acts as a purification. It eliminates what no longer fits your purpose. When something is removed, you become freer and more open to what is essential. This inner cleansing makes a new beginning possible, leaving behind what weighs you down and hinders your spiritual growth. The test you are facing invites you to a process of change. It incites new thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors that need to blossom for you to move forward. This invitation to change is a gift, as it allows you to abandon old habits and embrace ways of living that reflect what God wants for your life. With each trial, you discover something important about yourself. This spiritual training teaches you to deal with fears, insecurities, and doubts, helping you find strength where there seemed to be none. Each step taken on this journey strengthens your spirit and gives you a deeper sense of your value and purpose. When you face this test, there is a feeling that something greater is at work in your life. You realize that challenges do not arise by chance. but are there to teach you to move forward with more confidence. This experience strengthens your connection with your essence, helping you walk more securely in your mission. With each difficulty overcome, you feel that you are being prepared to sustain the blessings that are about to arrive. This training goes beyond the physical and emotional. It touches the spiritual, awakening your true inner strength. You learn to recognize that every effort is worthwhile when looking toward the future. This test also reveals that nothing in life is temporary. Each obstacle carries with it a purpose that touches your journey of faith. By dealing with these situations, you learn to identify the signs that you are preparing for something extraordinary. Your spirit strengthens, and you feel more ready for moments of joy and fulfillment. Overcoming this test transforms the way you see the world. You begin to view each difficulty as a call to evolve and grow. This new perspective makes you more aware of the power you have within you. It is a chance to rediscover your essence and draw closer to the destiny that God has planned. The test you are facing is an essential part of the path of the chosen ones. It reveals the strength and courage that reside within you, encouraging you to move forward, even when the challenges seem immense. This uplifting experience prepares you to embrace with enthusiasm all the blessings that are yet to come. You were not created to remain stagnant. God shaped you to explore new possibilities and transform each difficulty into a stepping stone for growth. This challenge, no matter how complicated it may seem, is a tool to lead you to a fuller life filled with achievements. Accept this invitation with an open heart. You feel as if you are stuck in a cycle that seems never-ending. This feeling of stagnation may be a sign that the challenge life has placed before you has yet to be faced. Your steps seem slow, as if an invisible force is preventing you from moving toward a greater destiny. Fear can take over and turn every new opportunity into a frightening obstacle. Often we feel a paralyzing anxiety in the face of the unknown that approaches. This fear causes us to avoid important decisions, even knowing that they could bring about positive change and open new paths in our journey. There are moments when certain behaviors become routine and comfortable, even if they do not contribute to your growth. Old patterns can be difficult to abandon. What was once helpful may now be holding you back, preventing you from experiencing the freedom to transform your life in a deep and true way. You may find yourself holding on to ideas and attitudes that were useful in the past, but no longer fit the new phase that is coming. The difficulty in letting go of these old habits creates a barrier that prevents new opportunities from arising. Each decision avoided reinforces the feeling that something needs to be left behind. Feeling stuck in the past brings an emotional weight that hinders evolution. This burden may be a mix of unaddressed fears and habitual behaviors that keep you safe, but also limit your ability to grow. Freeing yourself from these ties is essential to transition to a fuller and more vibrant stage of life. Each challenge faced carries a lesson that refuses to be ignored. However, resistance to transformation keeps you in the same situation, while the world continues to offer opportunities for spiritual growth. Recognizing these lessons, even when painful, is an invitation to authentic and necessary change. Embracing the possibility of reinventing yourself may seem daunting, but it is the first step to breaking the ties of the past. The journey to the new requires courage to abandon behaviors that no longer align with the great mission you have. This process of letting go of what no longer serves you is vital for your personal advancement. Looking inward and understanding the reasons for your stagnation can reveal wounds and insecurities that need care. This moment of self-awareness is an opportunity to reconnect with your values and understand that each step, no matter how small it seems, is important. Accepting your vulnerabilities is a doorway to self-development. Finding the strength to explore and transform these internal areas is an experience that liberates and revitalizes. By allowing yourself to experience change, you open up to new possibilities and become capable of building a life full of meaning. Recognizing internal blockages is the beginning of a path to renewal. Recognizing and confronting the attitudes that hold you back is a delicate and personal process. Each advance begins with a small internal decision to free yourself from what no longer adds value. This decision can transform the way you face daily challenges and gradually lead you to a life with more purpose and spiritual clarity. The journey does not have to be solitary. It is filled with discoveries that reveal the strength within you. Allowing yourself to confront the fears and behaviors that hold back your progress is to embrace a new phase of self-awareness. By accepting this challenge, you prepare to receive new blessings and open doors to a future full of possibilities. Have you ever noticed when events seem to repeat the same story? Subtle signs emerge in moments of continuous difficulty, causing life to present itself in a cyclical manner. This repetition may indicate that you are immersed in a final test, where the environment becomes a stage for challenges that require faith, courage, and inner preparation for new horizons, for sure. Noticing the same difficulties reappearing is a clear indication that something greater is hidden behind everyday situations. Each obstacle that insists on returning brings with it an invitation to look deeply within yourself and identify behaviors that no longer serve, making room for internal transformations that prepare the heart for the unexpected with much emotion, and always. Feeling drawn to something greater, even if an invisible force holds you back, can reveal that the final test is present. You experience an internal calling that awakens the desire to transcend barriers and reach levels of faith and knowledge. This subtle impulse points to the journey of self-discovery and inevitable spiritual renewal, removing doubts and encouraging your growth with love. Observing that challenges arise exactly when you try to move forward is a powerful sign. With each new step, obstacles present themselves as hidden opportunities to review choices and attitudes. Life places these challenges to test your determination, encouraging you to let go of old fears and open yourself to new experiences that nourish the soul, transforming the path with vibrant faith and light. When invisible barriers prevent you from realizing your dreams, it may be that life is testing your resilience. You feel an inner strength that challenges you to break through these barriers. Each attempt to overcome obstacles brings proof of the limits that, if faced, lead you to discover the true essence and purpose that resides within you with courage. In moments when your feelings are on the brink, the proof that you are in the final test intensifies. Deep emotional experiences arise unexpectedly, revealing that your heart is being shaped. This delicate moment awakens a connection with life that drives you to seek strength and inspiration in each new daily challenge with renewed faith. Living on the edge, both emotionally and spiritually, is already a strong indication that your final test has arrived. The feeling of being on the verge of a new stage accompanies moments when pain and hope coexist. This state of unstable balance challenges you to transform each tear into learning and each fear into a lesson with courage and confidence. Noticing that challenges repeat when you try to take bold steps can be a constant reminder of the presence of this test. This experience is not a punishment, but rather an invitation for you to break old habits and rediscover the inner strength that drives your personal and spiritual growth, making each obstacle part of a living learning process with love. Special symptoms, such as the constant feeling of facing a final battle, reveal that you are transitioning through a decisive phase in your journey. This final test proposes an intense transformation, causing you to reevaluate yourself and embrace a life of challenges that awaken the best of your being, illuminating your inner path with clarity for a new beginning always. Overcoming the final test requires courage, authenticity, and true faith. When you recognize that you are facing profound challenges, each obstacle transforms into an opportunity to learn and grow. This stage invites you to act with determination and to accept life as a process of continuous evolution, where each difficulty strengthens character and illuminates the path to new experiences. Facing challenges head-on is the first step to victory. By not fleeing from difficulties, you discover your inner strength and develop the ability to confront fears honestly. This attitude, filled with courage, reveals hidden potentials and allows each confrontation to become a lesson that nourishes the soul and elevates the spirit. Fleeing from difficulties only prolongs the pain. By facing each barrier, you learn to accept your limitations and transform fear into energy for meaningful change. This process, lived with sensitivity, changes the course of your story, allowing old patterns to be left behind. Transformation comes through a deep understanding of your internal needs. Making real changes means abandoning old habits that no longer contribute to your growth. With each new attitude, you build a different path, opening space for experiences that reinforce your personal evolution. Modifying behaviors requires practice and patience, allowing each choice to become part of a renewal process that harmonizes mind, body, and spirit. Strengthening the connection with God surpasses any barrier. Seeking refuge in prayer and meditation brings tranquility and renewal. By feeling the divine presence, you find support in moments of uncertainty and suffering, awakening a sense of peace that permeates your existence. This spiritual embrace allows you to walk confidently in the desired direction. Developing this communion with the divine reinforces the certainty that you are not walking alone. Each prayer becomes a sincere dialogue that clarifies doubts and strengthens the heart in times of trial. This intimacy with God illuminates the darkest paths, opening your eyes to truths that propel you to overcome barriers and transform painful experiences into wisdom. Trusting in God's timing is to embrace the natural rhythm of life. Each experience has its moment to bloom according to higher designs. Allowing time to reveal itself without haste brings relief to the anxious heart. With patience, learn the lessons left by each situation, valuing the process without trying to accelerate the development that has been planned. Perseverance proves to be fundamental in overcoming any final test. Continuing the journey, even when challenges intensify, demonstrates admirable strength. Insisting on the pursuit of evolution, without yielding to doubt, builds a journey filled with vital knowledge. This dedication reveals that each obstacle faced contributes to the development of a resilient and determined spirit. Each act of persistence fuels the flame of faith and opens new possibilities. Staying firm in each challenge inspires those seeking evolution. The long journey reinforces your worth and confirms that you become stronger with each step. Walk with an open heart, trusting that transformation occurs as your determination grows with each obstacle overcome. Each spiritual step reveals lessons and holds valuable secrets. Becoming aware of your progress strengthens the spirit, encouraging you to transform challenges into growth. Continue seeking and believing in your destiny with all your faith and love. The liberation from repetitive cycles is a blessing present in this crossing. Each obstacle overcome will break the chain that kept you bound to old patterns. Mistakes and limiting habits transform into valuable lessons. This process of renewal opens space for freedom and a more authentic way of being, where the past no longer dictates your actions. you will experience a spiritual strength that renews itself with each challenge overcome. This energy, which comes from faith and connection with the divine, makes you feel empowered and capable of facing new obstacles. With each silent prayer and each moment of introspection, this strength flourishes, revealing an inner confidence that propels you toward a new stage full of meaning. In your journey, the true meaning of struggles reveals itself gradually. Each challenge overcome reveals essential parts of your essence and strengthens your hope. This experience transforms the way you see the world. The beauty of small victories manifests, inviting you to appreciate each moment as you prepare for the opportunities that arise. By recognizing your mission and breaking away from past patterns, life becomes more generous. Doors that were once locked open in surprising ways. You notice subtle guidance and signs that confirm your ability to transform. These changes awaken in you a sense of gratitude and the certainty that new experiences are waiting. The experience of the final test brings opportunities that once seemed unattainable. The universe conspires in your favor at this moment of change, revealing blessings and new paths to explore. The challenges overcome fill the path with small signs of abundance, opening space for discoveries that strengthen the spirit and warm the heart. The feeling of being on the verge of experiencing something grand becomes more intense with each step taken. You feel ready to move forward with courage, guided by a deep conviction that change is possible. This feeling of renewal encourages you to accept challenges as a natural part of the growth process, propelling you toward a new reality. On the other side of this test, signs of transformation come together in a narrative of love and hope. Each new achievement paves a fuller and more vibrant path. The divine presence becomes palpable, guiding your steps with serenity and clarity. The journey leads you to moments that elevate your spirit, making happiness and fulfillment constant companions. God always has a plan when choosing those who will have extraordinary missions. God's chosen ones face intense and cyclically challenging trials as they carry a greater purpose. In facing difficult battles, the chosen ones demonstrate remarkable resilience and rare inner strength. Each challenge overcome reinforces the bond with the divine and confirms that trials are part of a process of spiritual evolution. This personal transformation radiates energy, helping to change the lives of those nearby with love and dedication. These chosen ones do not allow themselves to be defeated by the conveniences of everyday life, nor are they intimidated by the appearance of obstacles. They know that although the path contains many barriers, trust in God guides them. Deep faith strengthens each step, allowing them to face intense moments with determination, always keeping their focus on the destiny that has been destined for them. Even when difficulties seem insurmountable, the chosen ones find in prayer and meditation the key to overcoming each battle. They connect with the divine through a sincere and transformative dialogue. This unique relationship with God reveals the true purpose and provides the courage needed to face challenging moments. The mission of the chosen ones involves not only facing challenges, but also inspiring and transforming the world around them. By sharing their experiences and triumphs, they awaken hope and the desire in others to seek a higher path. This network of transformation creates an echo that reaches every corner of human existence. Each trial faced by the chosen ones integrates into a larger process of learning and growth. The test is not a punishment, but an invitation to expand consciousness and align with a destiny that goes beyond common understanding. In this journey, determination and faith intertwine, demonstrating that there are no limits to what can be achieved. Being willing to accept this responsibility implies abandoning ingrained behaviors and surrendering to real changes. For the chosen ones, each challenge is an opportunity to prove that they are ready to reach a higher level of existence. They understand that extraordinary missions require total commitment, both of the mind and the heart. God does not choose ordinary people to perform extraordinary feats. The challenges that arise along the way highlight the greatness of this calling. Each barrier overcome reinforces the certainty that the chosen ones have a unique and essential role. Their journey inspires and transforms, demonstrating that true strength resides in faith and love. Following this journey is not easy, but the true chosen ones find in adversity the possibility to reinvent themselves and broaden their horizons. Each step becomes an act of faith, proving that it is possible to emerge stronger and more compassionate over time. This journey is a constant evolution, marked by lessons and blessings that illuminate each person's destiny. The time has come to make a decision. Either you overcome this test and move on to the next level of your life, or you continue reliving the same difficulties until you finally learn the lesson. The choice is in your hands. God is calling you to something greater, but He can only take you there if you are ready to receive. And you? Are you ready to conquer this final test? If this message touched your heart, leave in the comments, "I will conquer this test." This will show the world that you are determined to break the cycles and move forward to what God has for your life. May God strengthen and guide you on this journey. You are not alone. Victory is already on its way. Blast off.